I'd say that much more.
I'd say he's a hero.
That makes a hero.
Yeah, we're going with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Danny, a couple things that we're looking out for today. The heat, but also some storms.
And then you brought up the air quality. So I've been talking about the two. And
Got a trifecta.
Yeah, we've got the trifecta.
Of unpleasantness.
Yes, so we'll start first with the heat, then we'll get to the air quality, and then we'll talk storms, because each are very important, and each could have an impact on your day. Right now, temperatures are probably the main weather story. It's what's impacting us most right now. Look at the current temperatures across the 5 boroughs here. On Staten Island, 91. In Brooklyn, Bensonhurst, 92 degrees. East Village at 90 degrees. 84 for Ozone Park, so that's the most comfortable spot in the boroughs right now. 86 for Yankee Stadium. As we zoom out and take a look a little further south, check out Belmar and Wrightstown at 93 degrees. Newark at 91 as well. Montauk at 83. 85 for Sussex. And then you factor in the humidity, and that's where we get the heat index, which has been the main weather story and the main concern, because this is how your skin reads the heat. This is how your body reads the weather out there today. So this is what you got to prep for, and this is what can be dangerous if you don't protect yourself or if you spend too much time outside. It's not just today. It's a more long duration event with 3 expected days, today, tomorrow, and Saturday, with these heat indices in the triple digits. It feels like 104 in Belmar, feels like 99 in Central Park, feels like 100 degrees in Newark. So that's the reason for the excessive heat warning, which is in effect. It began at 11 o'clock this morning. It doesn't expire until tomorrow evening. So the warning here, that's in pink, but heat advisory everywhere else. So no matter where you live, the heat is a story today. But we also have the air quality alert that's in effect for today, areas shaded in the gray there. We expect at our worst to be up to the unhealthy for sensitive groups category, about 105. So that's both the AQI and the expected heat index today. It's not what you want to see. Right now, the AQI is in a slightly better place, in moderate, sitting at 69. But as that ozone and the pollution continues to build with the heat, that's when we'll see that number climb today. Now let's talk storms. Right now, the satellite and radar, mostly quiet. The satellite breaking on the cloud cover a little bit, so moments of sunshine. But to our north here over the Catskills, there are some thunderstorms firing up, so parts of Ulster County picking up. It looks like one little shower over Kingston right now. We're watching this unsettled weather, and there's plenty more where that came from. It's a wave of energy moving through, and then we have the heat and the humidity. So everything that we need for some of these storms to be strong and potentially severe as we move into the next few hours. So this will be a big deal for the areas impacted. There's a slight level 2 risk for severe weather across the tri-state. Do we expect a solid line of storms to move through? Not necessarily. It will be more broken through the afternoon and evening. That being said, the areas that do see storm activity could have locally heavy rain that leads to the potential for flash flooding, and could have really gusty wind that can lead to damage. So it's still something to keep in mind, and something that could potentially be serious. We just haven't seen a whole lot of it yet. Futurecast indicates heading toward 3 o'clock, our northern areas do start to pick up on some of those scattered storms, but through the rest of the evening, that scattered storm possibility starts to spread. So not everywhere all at once, but pockets of very heavy rain with gusty wind will move through. This continues through later tonight. By 10 or 11, it looks like we're mostly dry, and then we start quiet tomorrow morning, but very warm. Our overnight lows don't offer much relief from the heat. When we start in the upper 70s in Central Park, you know it's another steamy day ahead. Tomorrow afternoon, our highs are back in the low to mid-90s, with our heat index values back in the triple digits, and that's what we're already seeing out there today, and we'll continue to see for the next several hours. So this top number, that's your feels like temperature. Again, that's what your body's reading, so that's what you have to prepare for. Actual air temperature, low to mid-90s today, but it's so steamy. It just feels so much warmer than that. And then that scattered storm threat off and on through this evening. 94 is what we're calling for that high. Scattered storms, once those develop in the areas that do get rain, they'll cool down a little bit, but since that's not widespread, we can't count on that a whole lot. The early thunderstorm will wrap up by 9 or 10. From there, partly cloudy, warm and muggy into tomorrow. And then tomorrow, very hot, very humid. Heat index right back to 100 to 105 with a bit of a breeze. Saturday is our 3rd day in this expected heat wave. Scattered storms move through on Saturday, a little more widespread. That's a cold front, and that brings relief. Sunday and Monday, so much more comfortable as our highs fall to the low 80s and our dew points, our humidity, drops as well. So something to look forward to. David?
Thank you, Danny. We got some breaking sports news. He held out on the Giants for months, but now running back Saquon Barkley officially signed to a 1-year deal with Big Blue. And today, speaking out for the first time since reaching that deal, sports anchor Sam Ryan in the newsroom. What do you have to say, Sam?
Hey, David. We'll say he had an epiphany a day after returning to the team and to the Giants practice field. Saquon Barkley speaking to the media just moments ago, this coming 2 days after signing a 1-year deal with the Giants. Now, there was the talk of a potential holdout after the Giants placed the franchise tag on their star running back while he was seeking a long-term contract. Ultimately, they agreed to that 11th hour 1-year deal Tuesday morning. Saquon saying today he listened to the advice of veterans and felt the Giants were trying to get a deal done in good faith. And he's here now and happy.